Hello Crushers, welcome back to the channel. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I need to get some lotion on my hands. Just give me 1 second. Do you all use Dermasil? Oh my god, this is a great hand moisturizer. If you are tuning in for the very first time, I want to thank you. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell so you will not miss any future uploads from Crushing Goals with Karen. And if you are returning, guess what? You are officially a part of the goal crushing community here on YouTube. Now, my husband is doing some electrical work. So if you hear some squeaky steps, that's him coming down, up and down the stairs. So I do apologize in advance for that, even though I told him I was going to be recording today. But let's go ahead and get right into today's video. So I have a question. You all are probably wondering, what is all this stuff Karen has out? I have my mile liners. I have some flare, some Paper Mate flare markers out. I have my goal setting sticker book from Cultivate What Matters. You're probably saying, Karen, what's going on today? Well, today's video is all about color coding. As you all know, I use Cultivate What Matter and I use the Moxie Life Planner. And both of those systems use color coding for the various labor categories. We all know that 2020 threw a curveball in our lives. A lot of our family and friends just stopped planning and goal setting. So I figured, why don't I just share with you all some of the benefits of color coding in your planner? We don't know what 2021 is going to bring, so we might as well go ahead and start preparing ourselves mentally for what's to come. So let's always plan with the end in mind. So let's go ahead and talk about the benefits of color coding. Color coding, one, it increases organization. It allows you to use a color coding system that will help you organize various categories such as finance, your kids, special events, work, and other areas of your life, right? I'm going to go ahead and start. First of all, I am going to take in, I don't know about you all, but I really do not like the edges. So what I typically do is I typically take and cut, trim these off. Do I know? No, I normally do 7. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim this off. Make it a little bit straighter. So I'm setting this up so that I would be able to put it in my A5. Because I am getting prepared and super excited for my 2021 lineup. You all started thinking about your 2021 lineup? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what are at least one or two of your planners that's going to be included in your 2021 lineup. I'm curious what's going to be in everyone's lineup. And you guys probably already know that I am going to have a goal setting planner in my lineup for sure, right? Okay. Go ahead and talk about the benefits of color coding. As we all know, 2020 threw a curveball in a lot of people's planning and goal setting. I saw where a lot of people just stopped once COVID happened. But I want to encourage us to do things differently in 2021 to allow us to continue to plan with the end in mind, set our goals, plan out our lives so that we can live the best life possible, okay? So one thing that color coding can do is color coding, put it this way, okay. Color coding will allow you to organize various aspects of your life, such as your finances. If you have multiple kids, you could color code using your kids' favorite colors. It just help keep you organized. Also, when you color code, you can customize it. You know, I mean, even though I have both, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Give me 1 second. So that's okay. So even though both Cultivate What Matters and Moxie Life, even though both of them provide me with categories for goal setting of the various areas, I am choosing to switch that up a little bit, and you will see in Cultivate What Matters, they have a total of 10 categories, and Moxie Life has a total of, they have a total of 8 categories. And when you see me put together my color coding system, you're going to see that I have a total of 10. 1, 2, 3. Let me see how I'm going to do this. Put that right here. And they all represent various areas of my life that I want to cultivate in 2021. So, and the system is specific for you. So you do not have to, you can change your colors. You can pretty much do whatever you want. So let's see. So this one right here, this is going to be health. Yeah, health. Okay. And as you can see, the colors, you know, they don't match 100%, but I mean, I am totally okay with that. Okay. This one is going to represent love. Oops. So, love. So, so when you color code, you can have several different uses. I'm going to use it primarily for goal setting, but you can use it for creating a priority list for various things that are important to you. For example, you can use purple for low level, red for high level priority. So, and now that I am getting these together, this one is going to be for work and career. And I'm doing it big like this so you all will be able to see. So in doing this, for example, I have health, love, and work. So this is pretty much a purple, a red, and a salmon color. Okay. So if you wanted to, if you have 3 kids, you can take and choose either of these colors and have it to be represent activities on your monthly or daily calendar for each of your kids of whatever they have planned. Or you can use red for your husband, this color for your daughter, this color here for your son. There's all types of ways and benefits that you can do color coding. And most importantly, if you are a planner who's kind of struggled with creative juices like myself, you know, this would be a nice way to actually customize your planner to your liking and allow you a creative outlet. Don't, you know, please do not sleep on color coding your system. So this color right here is going to be for my physical environment. physical environment. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, but nonetheless, here we go. Here's the physical environment. Okay. And this is going to be orange. So the physical environment section is primarily for my house, my car, my closet, decluttering, organization, all that type of stuff. So that's what I mean when I say physical environment. Okay. So then we know what green stands for, right? This is the color of money. Finances. This represents the money. Okay, and then the next category that I have is fun. Now, we all know that COVID definitely put us in a funk when it comes to fun. So this one I decided to make yellow. All right, so here's my mile liner that I'm going to use for this. Look how perfectly that matches. And then also with the mile liners, you also have a fine tip. So you can write there. Okay. So you can also use this to write in your planner. And then this is the flare that I used to match that up. See how nicely that writes and coordinates and everything. So I love this. Okay, so then my let me see what category. I'm on my 7th category. And when you're goal setting, I want to let you all know that when you're goal setting, even though I have all these categories, I'm not going to be working all of these categories in a month. So in 1 month, I may decide to just focus on finances and health. And then the next month, I may decide to work on physical environment and fun. So even though I have all these categories here, all of these categories does not mean that they will all be worked upon in a given month. So the next category that I have is personal growth. And this is a category that I look forward to. And the reason being is because personal growth is all about self-development. So this is the Papermate flare that's going to accompany this category. And here is the the mile liner that will go with this. Not exactly T for T, but you know, it's very close. It's close enough for me. I am free to change up these categories at any time that I want. You know why? Because they're my categories. I decided to put these colors together. Okay, so one of the things that we will always need when we are doing our color coding system is we definitely need pens and markers, which is what I'm showing you all here. You need to actually sit down and think about your various categories, okay? So if you have used Cultivate What Matters, or if you have used Moxie Life, they actually have categories already in their planners to help you. But if you don't and you want to color code, you just sit down and you just brainstorm about the various categories that you want to goal set or plan in. And I keep saying goal set, but you can also plan using these using this color code system. So it's not just for goal setting, it's for any type of planning that you want to do. And this one is for family times. Okay, and I have opted to use this one here. This is the mile liner. And you will see how closely all of these colors work very well together. Time, vacation, planning. So there is no wrong way to set up your color coding system. Okay, So that's page 1. So I'm going to set that right here. So I have 2 more, really 3 more to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay these 2 down. And put my categories and going through these categories, that these categories are not in any particular priority. Okay, I will prioritize them as I plan and goal set for that particular month. Okay, so this one here, this is all about business. Let me do my best to try to summarize everything here. So color coding. It is beneficial because 1, it helps you stay organized. 2, it allows you to be creative in your planner. 3, it helps you to keep specific areas of your life separate. And you can color code however you choose. I am choosing to color code by categories in my life, but if I chose to, I could have, I could change these to all of my children's name and my husband. I could change it to how I prioritize specific tasks for the day or the week or the month, using just 3 color code system. You can also use this for time blocking. For example, if you know that an item will take you more than an hour, you may want to use red. You can color code based off of the level of importance, time based or time block, or by person. And how to do this, as you can see, what I did was I had a piece of paper. I kind of sat down and I brainstormed. Let me show you all my brainstorm situation here. So this is what I use to brainstorm all of my various areas. And then before that one, I had another one that was like really chicken scratch. Let me see if, okay, here it is. And this is what I used when I just started brainstorming on how I wanted to color code. So that's the first thing you need to do. You need to brainstorm, pick your categories and what colors you want. You want to also think about your pens and your markers, because depending on what you use to color code, you may have limited quantities. For example, here is a Papermate Flare that I purchased, and this is tropical. So if I wanted to use these colors, I would be limited to only 8 categories. So with my mile liners, I use that as my primary base because I can use up to 15. So, and I already knew that I was going to have more than 10 categories. So I knew that I needed something with at least 10 or more mile liners. So this one, what I had in my stock, was perfect. Okay. So yeah, so that's how you would, that's how you can do this. So yeah, So I hope that this was inspiring and encouraging for you to consider color coding in 2021. I think one of the biggest takeaways that I am taking away from this is to color code specifically in my goal planner, because it gives it color. It gives it a little bit of creativity. It gives it a little bit of who I am as a goal setter and as a planner. And when I think about those in the community who stopped goal setting once COVID hit, I was thinking, why did they do it? What happened with them that prevented them from continuing on with their goal setting? And people stop for various reasons, but I have found that for me during COVID, having a creative and fun outlet in my planners to come to every week, every day, every month really helped me. So I hope that this helps you. If you haven't already subscribed and hit that notification bell, I encourage you to do so. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, and I will see my Goal Crushers in the very next video. Bye, Goal Crushers, and remember, always plan with the end in mind. I'll see you next time.